We're back. We're back. Super Auto Pets. No, I'm not going to read the reviews of the game that I can't say the name of that we just found on Steam. But that's, I don't know why she swallowed a fly. I guess she'll die. I can't read the reviews because just saying the name of the game will lead to this video being demonetized, okay? Roll me. Oh my god, it's over, by the way. We're playing Super Auto Pets. Be like a famous bit. What do you think is the most famous bit of all time? You think it's Who's On First? We're all friends here, right? Can we admit that Who's On First is not even mid? It's worse than mid. I'm going in on this one. You have a faint trigger. Interesting. -2. It's so good. Like literally, what are you talking about? The joke is that the guy's name is Who, so it's confusing. That's like Mike Myers circa Goldmember comedy. Yes, it's hilarious. It's in the delivery. You know, you can listen to like a song that came out in... Or you could listen to something that Beethoven composed 400 years ago. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know when Beethoven lived. I think we want it like that. And you could appreciate it. You could look at a painting Pablo Picasso painted in the Middle Ages, and you could say, I appreciate the artistry. But comedy it's got to be one of the least timeless art forms out there. Like, comedy is dated a year after it comes. In the modern era, even more so, like when a meme comes out, it's old by the time you see it for the first time. You could be like, hey, check out this meme. Someone will look you dead in the face and be like, oh yeah, I saw that this morning. Where they give you a little scowl. They go like, oh yeah, The Hangover? Yeah, it's pretty good for like an old movie, I guess. Super Auto Pets. There are hilarious Roman and Greek plays. Okay, I'm excited. I've never had an Athenian in my chat before. I would like to say big ups to Sophocles. Everybody welcome Sophocles, to the writer of the classic Greek tragedies. Of course, there's Oedipus Rex, Antigone. I'm gonna guess that the other... I did take a classics class at one point when I didn't know what to do with my life. I believe that the third classic Greek tragedy from Sophocles is called Saturnalia, but I might be mistaken. It's Lysistrata! Bro, how many times can I make that mistake? Lysistrata! Anyway, give me a jellyfish. We're pogging. At first I was worried that there's been a little too much sap lately, but now I'm realizing that we're pogging, and I'm not sweating it in the slightest. I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna take a faint trigger for sure. Never mind. I'm gonna roll. Quick little buy sell. I like you. I like you. I watched Ben-Hur recently. I'm gonna say something controversial. I don't think that there is... I think the first good movie came out... If I had to put an age on it, I'm gonna say probably 1965. I think before 1965, there were no good movies. And what's crazy is that every year, it goes one ahead. So enjoy it, because next year is 1966. And then 1967, and so on and so forth. Bro hasn't seen Duck Soup? Listen, you piece of crap. I have seen Duck Soup. Duck Soup is kind of like, it in many ways is the inspiration for this bit. Bro, you wouldn't believe it. He pretends to be the other guy's reflection in the mirror. It's not subversive. You're not an intellectual. He's just a duck. Gone with the Wind? More like Gone with the mid. Gone with the mild. Something in there will work. You just gotta let it happen. Holy cow, we won. Dr. Zhivago. Dr. Shit Vago. Okay. Dr. Strangelove, how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. Dr. Sucklove, and how I learned to stop watching movies that aren't very good because they came out a long time ago, unlike good movies like Jurassic Park and The Hangover 2. I think we should do a Doberman pivot. It's just, it's fitting. It's timely. You can go. Vertigo? Yeah, like I'll get vertigo when my high expectations come down to earth from watching that bad movie that I've never seen, admittedly. But anyway, that's all I got. Okay, 2001: A Space Odyssey. I actually think that movie is that's a good one. I don't know if I'm the first person to notice that 2001: A Space Odyssey is pretty good. I'd like to apologize to Honeyballs. That's from 1968, though. Oh, I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts, then. I'd like to apologize to Honeyballs for beating his sloth team. They should make a movie called 2001: A Space Odyssey now in 2023. You know what? It could be the sequel to Jonah Hill's mid-90s. Just a bunch of people wearing bucket hats and listening to Limp Bizkit. Okay, you definitely take this. Let me think about this for a second. Definitely don't take that. I think we start to... I'm gonna sell you to unwind you for some permanent stats soon. That's a +2, huh? 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it's just about the making of the best movie of 2001, Ben Stiller's Zoolander. You know what? I was thinking about this in bed the other day. And this is not a meme. I genuinely think I might have the most cursed hair history of any human being on the planet. Born bald, huge head. Photos of me as like a 1-year-old. I actually have like a Three Stooges hairline. Like I have like the Vegeta triangle like baked into my head. Like it's not like my hairline started like this and then receded. Like it started like that. My mom made me grow a mullet. I had like curly blonde / brown hair as a little kid. I was sporting a mullet circa Billy Ray Cyrus, Achy Breaky Heart era. I said, Mom, one day I was like, I don't want this mullet anymore. I'm going to start doing my own hair. At this point, we've reached the mid to late 90s. Immediately pivoted to the Lance Bass, the ski jump. Normal hair, cut somewhat short here. Bangs flipped up like an idiot. But I did, again, with this hairline, it wasn't even like an appropriate Lance Bass. It was more like a alfalfa from the Little Rascals. Rocked that for 9 years, something like that. Then finally wore my hair down, like as down as short hair could be. And I was like, holy, it's like the only time in my entire life I was ever complimented about my hair. 3 months after I started doing that, people started saying, hey, did you know you're going bald? Shaved my head like less than a year later. That's the first 20 years of my hair on Earth. And then it's not like we're just in the long epilogue right now. There was never an extended period of good hair. Anyway, hope you guys are doing okay. Sell me, sell me, sell me. This is the great unwinding. We're going to 10. This is good. I mean, it's kind of, not really. This is good. This is fine. And then just don't buy anything else. You can roll. Yeah. This is fine. We want tier 6s. This is fine. This is also, I mean, this is, okay, you probably want a seal instead. This goes crazy. How would you style your hair if you had it today? I don't know, I'd probably shave it, honestly. Holy cow. It's a strong team, man. I'm happy bald. It's low maintenance. I'm low maintenance, relatively speaking, as long as I get my Costco trips in. I know what I'm doing, okay? Poodles have been very kind to this Doberman so far. I can't believe we got a level 3 Doberman so fast. Oh, don't give him death touch. Backline. Oh, eat it! Wait a minute, am I eating it? Am I the one who was eating it? We're drawing. I gotta live with that. Thank God. One of these. Tier 6, that's useless. Gonna go ahead and say, buy me, sell me, freeze me, buy me, roll me, freeze me. I know it's getting a little complicated here. Try to keep up. Place me. It's only round 11. I don't see a world in which we don't get to 10. Having facial hair is the cheat code to baldness. Yeah, but it's so, like, annoying. Like, I don't mind the way that I look with a little bit of a beard, but it's just, like, it's so scratchy, man. And then I hate shaving a beard, too, because you gotta, like, if you've never done a beard, you would think that maybe you just shave your entire neck up to, like, your jaw, but that's not the way that it works. You have to, like, imagine like a line that comes down from the edges of your jaw and sort of makes like a semicircle. If you actually trimmed it like all the way up to your jaw, you would, it's hard for me to explain, but you would look like a complete idiot. You gotta, yeah, I've also heard you can make like a double chin and then you just shave up to the double chin. And then you gotta like make, you're like, oh, do the lines even? I don't know if the lines are even. Like, it's just so much easier to just trim the whole thing up instead. You're going. You're going. Soft ice was pretty good though. That one kind of hurt. Don't really care for the emu here. Now I just want, you need to not, yeah, no, this will work. This will work great. You could just keep the neck beard. You could. This is the strongest team I've ever seen in my life. I wish you nothing but the worst. May God have mercy on your soul. Take one of these. I still think we're going, though. Oh! Oh, I still think we're going. It's another very strong team, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. It's not that strong. We're not that drunk. What do you got on you? Oh, that's a strong boy. Never mind. Okay. It's a chatter. That hurts. Go ahead. I mean, straight up, like, you need to buff as much as possible. We need our poodle to be maxed, or our Doberman, sorry. Our Doberman is indeed maxed. 50-50, very important. I still think we're going to 10. They got their own Doberman? Oh, crap. Wait a minute, they're rocking the exact same squad? Oh, but the order! Oh, that's gotta sting! There's 9. No joke, I just opened Facebook and got a video telling me how to shape my beard. Yeah, like, like, they're not even pretending that they're not spying on us anymore. Like, literally, I know this is, like, the stupidest thing in the world, but I swear it's true. Try to watch Twitch on Chrome. It's like, 160p, right? 1 frame per minute. I open Edge, and I keep the Chrome Twitch window open, and then it goes, hey everybody, welcome back to the stream today. I'm excited to be playing Suicide Squad. But yeah, you know, I thought the game looked pretty mid, but actually I'm having a good time. Like, there's something going on there that I don't fully understand. I'm not that baked into the hardware side of computing, but I guess this might even be software. But either way, When I open Edge, it opens on like MSN.com or something like that. And it's always like literally what I talked about on the stream is like they're pretending it's news. So like when I open up MS, it doesn't matter what the actual big news story of the day is. The thing that it puts in the carousel is always like, markets dipped on cooling inflation. Markets rose on cooling inflation. Markets baked in a little expectation of the Dow Jones was down 37 points today. I'm like, that's not news. That's noise, man. And it actually, there is a lot of Costco. I know you're memeing a little, or maybe you're not, but there is genuinely a lot of, like I'll open it up and it'll be like top 10 Costco life hacks. And I'm like, I gotta click on that shit for sure. Now this is not winnable. Unless, oh, maybe it's winnable. Oh. Ooh. I love democracy. That's a 10-piece. Great. Doberman pivot into 10-piece is very satisfying. Even if it was pure luck. I know how you feel. Whenever I go to a search engine, it just says, it autofills Jarvis, please show me this guy's balls. Yeah. It's... Ever since the Apple privacy changes, I don't even know what that means. Something to do with Facebook? Maybe like a big ab. Like imagine if you just had one big ab. That'd be something. I have no banter at all stored up. Unless you want to hear more Costco banter. Like I love the store, but I will say I do feel like it has the I don't want to get my membership taken away, so I'm choosing my words appropriately. It has the worst cart etiquette of any grocery store. The carts are big, the aisles are not particularly huge, and they're always busy. So people, they do not take the necessary steps with their cart that they need to take, which is, namely, under no circumstances should you ever be leaving your cart in a lane where people need to move. If you're walking, that's fine. You know, you're going to get in people's way. People are going to get in your way. But people will like walk and then be like, I see a frozen pizza that I want. And they'll like Akira their shopping cart like diagonally across the aisle. So you can't even get by. And can I tell you something that might even, I mean, I don't want to say it because I think that it's not going to be popular. But I'm going to say it. I think it's possible the free samples are doing more harm than good. Because, now, did I sample some yesterday? Yeah. Did I try some double cream brie? Yeah. Did I get my daughter a fruit roll-up and then, or a fruit by the foot free sample, and then she thought it was a vegetable, so she gave it to me, and then I ate it, and then I said, I can't eat these anymore. I don't have enough enamel on my teeth to keep them from sticking to my teeth. Yeah. I also felt very bad because there was a free sample section where nobody was patronizing it at all. And I said, oh my God, unfettered access to free samples. This is my dream come true. I wonder why. I looked in, ramekins full of chickpeas, just chickpeas. No seasoning, no sauce. It wasn't hummus. They weren't fried. It was literally just like, here's what chickpeas taste like. And I was like, I took one and I was like, But in my head, I was like, I already knew what that was going to be like. But the samples, we're going buy sell, by the way. I should have done it a little earlier. But the samples are nice in theory, but they cause a huge problem because as soon as people get word that the samples are coming out, they start to clog up the damn area around the sample, which then and then people like, oh, there's no space around the sample area anymore. So then they like start to hover around like the other side, and it's just clogging the whole thing up for everybody. What do you suggest? Shooting the sample enjoyers? That was not my... Well, then again, I did... Listen. Let's talk about it first. Let's not jump to conclusions. The thing is, I don't want to resort to violence, but I also don't think it's fair that I should lose out on free samples as someone that has decorum and manners and etiquette. Just because some other people are like, oh, dude, a 1 centimeter square piece of pizza. Can I get a corner? Sell me? Good. Buy me? Great stuff. Give me this. Give me this. The problem is I don't know what the heck's going to get sold now. Don't be lame. You know the game and how it goes. We trying to get shows. Am I right? Executive members get to cut the line? Well. Or how about like a part of the store that's only for executive members? Like a VIP lounge or like a champagne room or something? It could just be an exact model of the store that has the... Oh, yeah, dude, a Fast Pass. No, Genie Plus, dude. You could be like, with your Costco app, you could be like, I would like to go to the milk section in 15 minutes. They would be like, okay, you're booked. Then you have to scan, and then big security doors go like... Like this opening of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie. That could be fun. Canucks just made a trade. Okay, we have Canucks Trade Watch. Who did they trade? They traded with the Detroit Red Wings. What did they get and what did they give up? Elias Pettersson is gone. Honestly, good for him. He deserves better. First round and second round pick to the Wings for Filip Hronek. They traded the first round pick they got in the Bo Horvat trade. They traded a first round pick. We're ass. Why would you, when you're ass, why would you trade a first round draft pick? We got to bottom out, man. The Canucks have been taking, like, they've gotten, the general manager has gotten so much positivity this week. People are like, he's doing amazing. We're stockpiling draft picks. What the hell did he do that for? I mean, listen, I'm not an NHL general manager. Can some Detroit Red Wings fans tell me how good Filip Hronek is? I mean, giving up a second, too, is kind of crazy. What, is there a pick coming back? A fourth? Oh, my God. Get me out of here, man. A fourth? He's a really good... I mean, we do have horrible defense. I understand the need for a defenseman, but, like, not like this. Hold on. Buy-sell. The rumors of Buy-sell's death are greatly exaggerated. Lost your 2023 second. I don't even need to go to r/Canucks. I could already tell you it's on fire right now. That's... Just... Listen, I don't know. Maybe I'll regret... Like, people are notoriously bad at actually, like, evaluating trades, myself included. Like, I'm the idiot who was like, when Montreal had Halak and Carey Price, I was like, bro, they gotta trade Carey Price. Halak is the future. But that being said, like, it's just kind of crazy to me that they would... Why can't you just let us, like, be ass and stockpile draft picks and let them season for, like, a few years? It's disheartening. The Canucks subreddit is loving the move? Alright, well, that's where I get all my info from, so I take it all back. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to threaten not to renew our quarter season tickets. And then I'm just going to renew them anyway because I like going to the games. But I'm going to be like, Mr. Aquilini, you know, season ticket renewals coming up soon, and you've got me second-guessing my where my priorities lie. And then it's I'll be, quick, we gotta, maybe we could get a seat that's a little bit closer to the center, so we don't have to look over the stanchion whenever the play is crossing the red line. Okay, one of these. Beautiful. This jellyfish is going yard. Whatever that means. I would like, we don't need you, we need chocolate. I would like you to be on the squad and then roll me. And then roll me. Okay, fair enough. Who's the best player on the Canucks lineup right now? It's not even close. Elias Pettersson. He's a elite NHL level talent. Not the best player in the league, but extremely good. Quinn Hughes, also a very good defenseman. Could be a #1 on many teams in the league. Definitely a #1 on ours. Everybody else on the team, pack your bags. Get out of my city. Who's the worst player? Well, we just traded Riley Stillman. This season there have been players on the team where when I see news about them, I'm like, oh, I forgot you were on our team. Like, I didn't even know, I forgot that we had Dermott. I remember that we acquired him at some point, and then I saw him in a stat line because when the Bruins goalie scored on us, there was a post that was like, now the Bruins goalie has scored more goals than these people in the NHL this season, and one of them was Dermott. And I was like, oh, right, I forgot we had that guy. Apparently, I'm not the only person who thinks he's been invisible this year. As a Flames fan, I'm ready to trade literally anybody on the entire roster. I hear you. That's it. I feel bad because, like, I love when the Canucks and the Flames are both half decent so we can hate each other. But now, like, I mean, I actually, more than anything else, I feel bad for Calgary because they should be good, or at least better than they are. We're supposed to be ass, and we're ass. So, like, we don't need any sympathy, except for our management, I guess. But the Flames is like, you guys should, you should be good. And I want to, like, revel in that, but instead I just feel bad. Because I'm like, man, if it was my team, I'd be annoyed. This is not going to be this is going to be a 10-piece. Please take Markstrom back. He's ass. He was actually so good for us. It's crazy to me that he's anus now. People don't say anus anymore. It's crazy to me that he's cheeks. That's what they say. Don't get, come on, 5-piece? Don't get your hopes up this is going to be a 5-piece. I don't know if it's going to 10, but he's so bad now. I loved when Jacob Markstrom was on our team. Defense constantly left him out to dry. I remember there was one overtime where the St. Louis Blues got a 3-on-0, and literally the players just came up to the goalie and went like, tack, 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 score. Like there was nothing he could do. And there was another one where the defense gave up a breakaway in overtime, and Markstrom skated out to challenge the shooter. He went like all the way out to the face-off dot, and they just deked around him and scored. And then he just skated off the ice. And watching it at home, I was like, I don't know, what do you want him to do? He did what he could. Chocolate? Buy sell me? We're not losing. It's just we're winning with extra steps. Give me some soft ice. Give me some of this. I guess not having a 50-50 here is pretty bad. We traded Patrick Kane, who's our only offense. Yeah, but like it's good because you're supposed to be ass. Like Chicago, they've committed to the tank. It's smart. If the Canucks trade is driving me crazy just because like it seemed like everybody was on the same page that it's like this is the year where we're just gonna be like we've already done the work. We're already ass. We're already ass, dude. Who made this? Jim Benning? More like Fred Fox. But like, it's not like we're like, oh, trying to cling on to like goodness. Like, we already went through the shit. We're ass. So why don't you just let us get some upside for being ass instead of trying to like, you know, get one more breath of oxygen before the quicksand sucks us under. Okay, this is potentially game saving. Why is it good to be ass? Well, like, because you get draft picks based on how ass you are. The more ass you are, the higher your draft pick is going to be, which statistically means you're more likely to get a very good player that could one day make you not be ass. The best thing to be is good. The second best thing to be is the worst. And the absolute worst thing to be is just in the middle. Like a team that barely makes the playoffs or barely misses the playoffs, so they don't get a good draft position and they have no chance at making any noise in the playoffs. Give me some of this. AKA the Flyers? Nope, they're ass. They're in the muck with us. The Wild? Sure, I'll accept that one. Beautiful. That couldn't have gone better, man. Oh, we're alive. Islanders, I think it's also, although they were contenders for a while. Help me. Help me. Oh, I'm just rolling. That's not good. Flames, yeah, I'd give it. I would have thought that the Flames would be more elite by now, but it's just the way. It's the way she goes. Way of the road. Panthers. Panthers are just confusing. Come on, man. You really got me buying a pair for my freaking shrimp. Just give me a chocolate, dude. Just give me a motherfucking chocolate. Avs? What did there? It's okay. That's bait. It's bait. No. Not like this. Okay, it probably couldn't have gone better. My God, it worked. 9 wins. Yeah, the Bruins are just irritating. Like you have to put some respect on it. But like they've been buyers at the trade deadline for like 14 consecutive years or something like that. Like they've completely skipped over being ass. They had that god-awful draft where they had like 3 picks in a row and only one of them has panned out. Like it's crazy. We're definitely toast, huh? We did get 9 though. Rolled a drumstick to buy a pair. Listen, I'm shaken by the fact that our GM traded away a first and a second this year. For what?